We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Alex Cobb is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Striding into the box, Dustin Pedroia. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Striding in for Boston, Wade Boggs, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1-1.
Nope. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping into the box, Ted Williams. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, inside.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Boggs, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hit toward the right side. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now batting, Brian Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles, the second baseman, Brian.
Here's the pitch.
Roberts.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Outside, 3-0 now. Nick Markakis waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi heads back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Martinez.
Ready now for Baltimore, Nick Markakis. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. In now for the O's, Eddie Murray. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. On the ground for the shortstop, Boggs. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up for the Red Sox, Jimmy Fox, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And there to grab it is Roberts for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this Really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1. Popped him up. Robinson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Markakis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken.
Leading off for the Orioles, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Robinson.
Stepping in, Brooks Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and 0 now. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And oh, he can't rein it in. And another foul ball. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting it, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Settling in now, Austin Hayes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hayes, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And now a pitch on the way. High and away, not close. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. 3-1. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Ryan Roberts.
The second baseman.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Dustin Pedroia.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball, exercise.
One and one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
This is line to left. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here comes the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
On a line to shortstop.
The batter, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
So stepping in, Jimmy Fox, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped him up. Murray will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, David Ortiz. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. The set and the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
First baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
So striding forward now, Eddie Murray comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. One out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
At the plate now, Cal Ripken, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2-0 count. The pitch high in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Williams. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson,
The third baseman,
as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Anthony Santander would be next. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. 3-0 now. Austin Hayes would be next. .30 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Austin
Austin Hayes.
Hayes the next to bat. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded back up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Stepping
Red
up to
Sox,
the plate,
the
J.D.
right fielder,
Martinez. He's
J.D.
0 for 1 thus far.
Martinez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard toward the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
A man at second with 1 down, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-0 home is a strike called on the outer part of the zone. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
Okay.
Christian Vasquez will be next. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, that's him.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second baseman,
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail here 4-0. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Roberts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick Martinez.
Digging in once again, Nick Martinez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1 home is in off the plate. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
One out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's safe.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Nate Eovaldi will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 17, Nathan Eovaldi.
Eddie Murray will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. 2 down. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
On its way is pitch number 75. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Severino finds it. And he makes the throw to first. Boggs is retired, and there's one away.
The left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Ted Williams. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy Fox.
Digging in to try it again, Jimmy Fox. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, a two-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Sharp ground ball to third. Robinson is there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Trey Mancini.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Ready now, Anthony Santander. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Hayes. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First offering on its way.
No, that's low.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
Runners on first with one down. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pedro Severino is on deck. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do. But the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So digging in now, Pedro Severino. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. Over to Fox. They get them both, and that's how the inning comes to an end. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. 7th inning ready to roll, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Robinson is under it as he puts it away for round number 1.
Now batter.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Richard Blyer will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Richard Blyer.
To the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Next to the Red Sox, the third baseman, Wade.
Ready for another chance? Wade Boggs. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Orioles are on top, 6-2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Roberts.
Orioles, the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21. Nick Martinez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes.
2-2 count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Left side. Boggs gloves it. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1-1 to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Popped up. Pedroia is underneath this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 6-2. Ready once again, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Williams.
First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander's got it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jimmy Fox. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
At the plate, David Ortiz. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken, and he's coming off a two-run homer his last time around.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Boggs is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Robinson.
Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the run is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
So striding in, Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Martinez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They lead it 6-2. Sean Armstrong comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Sean Armstrong.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Boggs.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Alex Cobb gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.